Hey y'all, welcome, or if you're new here, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rayma and this is essentially a vlog of me doing bookish things, including going to the library, getting a library card, starting a new book, and I really hope that you enjoy it. The sit down videos in front of the bookshelf are the easiest videos to film and edit, but the videos that I love watching from other YouTubers are like them being outside in the world, going to bookstores, and just like the vlog style type things. That's a little bit harder to do, but I enjoy watching them, and I want my channel to be a mixture of both things, like sit down but also being outside and doing stuff, which I also think will help my morale since I work from home. But that's enough of me yapping. I really hope that you enjoy this video. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Sorry for the angle. I am in my car in the parking lot of the library. I already recorded something, but I'm going to record something again because I talk so fast. I don't know if I'm nervous or if that's just how I talk, because I never pay attention to myself, but I was talking so fast, so I wanted to redo this video before the lighting just changes and I'm not able to do it. So I'm just so happy that I came here. Today was not the best day for me. I was in a bad mood literally all day. And nothing happened. I was just mad because I had to work. I was mad because, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, like in this economy and what's going on in the world, you know, how the job market especially is looking with a lot of people getting fired. I am so grateful. I feel incredibly blessed to even be employed right now. But that does not cancel out the fact that if you have a job that is just like not feeding your soul, then, and you're having to take time away from things that do feed your soul, like booktube, like creative pursuits, they really edified me. And so the fact that I'm having to spend 9 to 5 every day working this job that is exploiting me, is exploiting my brain, like I just, it makes me upset. So I was just not in a good mood today, you know, and I really, to sum it all up, I wasn't in a good mood because I'm having to adult. And you would probably think, you know, as a 30-year-old, aren't you used to that by now? No, I'm not, because I was in school forever, precisely in part to delay this part of my life as long as possible, and now it's here and I'm trying to get out of it, you know. But again, I'm grateful to be employed. I had a bad day for that reason, so I didn't feel like coming to the library. Like my boyfriend was just like, don't do it, like stay here, get yourself together, just relax. And I said, no, I have a channel, I'm dedicated, and I got myself out of there and I came here, and I was not feeling it. But as soon as I walked into the library, I was so happy that I came because it felt like home. I have not been in the library since, I don't know when the last time I was in the library was, but I'm not from here. Like I live in South Carolina, I'm from Alabama, and I'm very well versed with the library in my hometown because I spent a lot of time there when I was little. My mom was a single parent, so we didn't always have like internet or computers at the house, so I would go there to use the internet. I'd go there to print things off. I'd go there to work on school projects. I'd go there to check out movies. Like I used the library for everything. I used to just love being there. And coming in here today reminded me of that. It's not the same. Like when I was looking at it from the outside, I was just like, my hometown library is better than this one. But then when I got in there, it just, the smell, it smelled like the library from back in Tuscaloosa. And I didn't expect to check out a book, but I did. I walked in there, and first of all, I just finished this story called A Girl, a Raccoon, and the Midnight Moon. And the story is essentially about a little girl named Pearl who's trying to save the library that she's basically grown up in from closing. And so in the book, every time somebody comes in to check out a book or to do something in the library, everybody's super excited and happy about it because the library is on the verge of closing. So I don't know why I thought when I asked the librarian in here if I could check out a book, I just assumed she was going to start jumping for joy. Very ignorant of me, because people still use the library. Like, this parking lot is full. I just haven't been to the library. So I got in there and I asked her for a library card, and she told me to pick out which one I wanted, and they had options to choose from. I don't remember that being a thing, but this is the one that I got. It is fairy tale themed, and I got it because the castle in the background spoke to me. It's giving Disney, and I love Disney. I also wasn't planning on checking out any books, but I felt very weird coming in there for a library card and then just walking right back out, because I've heard that if you have a library card, you will probably have access to Libby or audiobooks, which is something that I've been interested in. So I was just gonna use it for that. But then I was like, let me just check some books out of here. And I was just, even that made me super happy. Like, I just forgot how library books feel. And I wasn't sure. I was like, a library just has not sounded appealing to me in my adult age, because now I have access to the internet at home. I prefer to buy and own my books. And so I was just like, I don't need this resource. But I think reading the book that I just read about the little girl trying to save the library, and just thinking about literacy levels in this country and how much libraries are needed for a multitude of reasons, I was like, I need to go and support my local library. So I came here, and I'm really happy that I did. And so I got 2 books, and the librarian told me that my due date is like sometime in the beginning of April, but if these books aren't on a wait list for somebody, then they'll automatically renew, which I don't see. Well, I don't see one of them being on a wait list. The other one might, but probably not. So they'll probably both renew, which is good news to me, because I have those other 2 books that I'm trying to read before this. But the first book that I got, and I wanted to share it with you guys, is The Penny Pinchers Club by Sarah Strohmeyer. Never heard of it, but the title stood out to me, and the synopsis did too. I'm pinching pennies right now. You know, when I was in school, money wasn't no thing. Let me clarify. When I was in undergrad, I was hustling. I had like 4 jobs. I'm referring to when I was getting my master's and living at home, and then afterwards. Okay, back to the thing. Like, as I told y'all, I was very blessed to have help when I was in college. But once I graduated, they was like, you gotta do whatever. And I'm not ashamed to say that I was very fortunate and blessed in certain things. And so now I'm learning how much, how important it is to have a budget and things like that. And the sun is going down, so I gotta get this out of the way. But yeah, so this book, the synopsis says, living in New Jersey, the state that boasts the most miles per capita, Kat's favorite recreational activity is a no-brainer, shopping. But when she discovers that her husband Griff has been hiding a secret bank account and exchanging dubious emails with his attractive young assistant, her joyful consumerism suddenly loses its appeal. Are their fights about money more serious than she understood? Is he, as her friend suggests, preparing for a divorce? Just in case, Kat decides it's time to start saving. Unfortunately, having racked up tens of thousands of dollars in debt, of course she needed those tiki torches from Pier 1, Kat finds herself in way over her head. Drastic times call for drastic measures. Kat starts by canceling cable and kicking her $240 monthly Starbucks habit, but what starts out as a simple effort to cut costs soon becomes an over-the-top obsession where she joins an eclectic but lovable group of savers called the Penny Pinchers Club. Soon she is pumping her gas at dawn, when it is thicker, and serving dinner made from food she retrieved at the grocery store dumpster. Kat is saving money, to be sure, but what she's really saving is time. Time she spends with Griff, their daughter, and an old flame who resurfaces at precisely the wrong moment, offering Kat a life where money is no object. An irresistible and wonderfully warm-hearted novel about the unexpected ways hardship can lead to happiness, The Penny Pinchers Club is the perfect pick-me-up for these troubled times. And I think that's exactly what I need right now. There's just a lot going on in the world. I think that we all feel it, whether you're well off or not. And I could just use something that will make me laugh about situations instead of, laugh in spite of situations. you know, and this sounds like that kind of book. So where I am in life, I'm trying to do better in terms of money and like being more a better steward of my finances. This title stood out to me, and I'm very excited to read it, and I'm going to read it. I don't think that anybody's going to have this on hold. So, and the other book that I got is because Kalila D, one of my favorite booktubers, said I think that this is her favorite book or one of her favorite books, but it is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. Now this one, I don't know. I'm assuming that somebody might want it, but then again, probably not, because it was already on the shelf. So I was going to just buy this because I assume that whatever Kalila likes, I'm going to like. But then I'm just like, I'm trying to be a better steward of my money, get better with my finances. So if the library has it, why don't I just get it and support the library all in one go? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just really excited about this. Like, I did not expect to feel so good about going to the library. I did not expect that. I did not expect to feel that good. I didn't think that I was going to check anything out, but I did, and I'm happy that I did. And I think that this is going to be a great partnership, me and this library, because I don't have no business buying any books right now. I don't. So I probably will every now and then, but I don't have any business doing that. So this was a really good like end to my day, and now I'm gonna go and get something to eat, some comfort food, and go on back home. All right, bye guys. I just wanted to give you guys an update that I am currently reading. Well, the sleeve is over here, but I'm currently reading Grown Women by Sarai Johnson. This is a book for my book club. Well, not my book club, but a book club that I'm a part of here, the Well Read Black Girl Book Club. I'm not sure, honestly, if they're affiliated with a bigger organization, but that's what it's called at one of my local bookstores here. So this is our read for the month of March, and I'm only 32 pages into it, and I really love it so far. It's basically about 4 generations of women, great grandmother to great granddaughter, so the great grandma, the grandma, the mom, and then the daughter, and just kind of about like the generational trauma that has happened in this family and how they're trying to work past that to bring up the youngest one in the best way that they can, in a loving, you know, caring environment. The author is not explaining the story to you. She's presenting it to you, and you're kind of making your own like reading between the lines of what she's saying. Like, this is what happened, but you as the reader, you understand that sometimes when moms are young and they have babies, there are certain things that come with being a mom that people aren't always ready for, and that there are certain emotions that people experience, like, you know, they might not like their child, you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of presented to you in the book, but I try my best to be open and like non-judgmental about things like that. So reading it, it didn't really like shock me or make me feel. It did make me feel things, but it was just like, you know, I realized that that is sometimes what new moms, especially young moms who weren't planning a pregnancy, sometimes feel about their children. So I'm only 32 pages into it, so I really can't offer like a super deep synopsis of it yet, but I just wanted to update you guys and tell you that I am reading, and I'm really excited about this book, and I'm hoping I have to finish it. Honestly, I would love to finish this by Friday, because this weekend I'm going out of town and I know that I'm not going to be making the time. Definitely not on Saturday to read it. Maybe Sunday evening. So if I don't finish it Friday, I need to finish this Monday because we have a book club meeting next Tuesday. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat some food, and then later I'm gonna come back and read this book, and I'll try to get some footage of that so you guys can see it. I hope you're enjoying your weeks or whatever is going on while you're watching this video. All right, talk to you later. Okay, I'm back. Oh, my hair looks looking crazy. I'm back and I haven't made that much progress. I think before, I'm not sure what, I think I was in the 20 something pages. I think, okay, anyway, I only read about like 20 to 25 pages. I'm currently on page, oh wait, I think I read a little bit more than I give myself credit for. Okay, I'm currently on page 61, so I think I've read about like 25 to 30 pages. And yeah, definitely could have read more. I just kind of got sidetracked. I be falling down rabbit holes, and when I do that, I will spend like hours researching something. But anyway, this is a really good book, and if I just stick with reading it and don't fall off in rabbit holes, then I'm pretty sure that I will be able to get done with this by Friday. But if you were born in, I was born in 94, and the very last person that like is in this generation of women was born in 92. So there are a lot of like, there's a lot of overlap between like experiences she had in her life in terms of what was going on in the world and mine, like 9/11, like certain television shows that we were both certain television shows that we were watching back then. And so that kind of stuff is very enticing. Like you can see yourself in the story that way. But then not only that, like certain like personal things that she was dealing with and going through, like I'm not gonna spoil it. Like this is not a spoiler because you gotta read the book. But like losing a friend at a young age, like dealing with that for the first time. Mother-daughter like tension. It's just done in such a way to where I don't want to stop reading the book. And there's a girl in book club who said that she read this in 3 days, and I was like, is it that good? Yes, it is. So it's currently, what time is it? It's 8:34, and it's a Tuesday, and I'm trying to go to the gym in the morning, so that means that I need to be asleep by 10 p.m. So I'm gonna try to get myself together for tomorrow, so I'll have a little bit more time to read this before I go to bed. But yeah, this might be my last time speaking to y'all tonight. So I just wanted to give y'all that update on this book, like Grown Women. I'm not finished with it yet, not even like probably a quarter of the way through it. But yeah, not a quarter of the way through it yet. No, not a quarter of the way through it yet, but so far it's really good, and I can't wait to finish it so that I can talk to you guys about it. Yeah. All right, bye y'all. Good night.